Okay, so what we wanted to do is actually record a little bit of our team. Let you guys have the opportunity to meet the team that you'll be working with. Um, so we're all three brothers from the same family. We'll start with the oldest brother, Cole, and have him share kind of his background story and what he has to offer you guys.
All right, sounds good. Well, like you said, my name is Cole Free, and for myself, basically my story is at a very early age, I just realized that I wanted more out of life. We actually come from a family of 10 kids, so I've got 7 brothers and 2 sisters, and have great, honest, good, hardworking parents. They've always done the best that they could to teach us what was right, to be honest, to be hardworking. And I just noticed something very early on in life is that no matter how hard they worked, no matter how good they were, no matter how honest they were, they just could never seem to get ahead. And the real issue that I found was that they just were not applying success principles in their life. And I remember very clearly, my dad used to take us fishing all the time, and he would say, you know, a bad day fishing is better than a good day at work. And I hated that saying. I loved fishing, but I always thought, man, I want to find a job or a career that I actually enjoy doing. And so I've over the last couple of decades really focused on finding the opportunities that I was going to enjoy, and I've actually pursued many opportunities. My cubicle actually was right across from the CEO's office, and so she had an open door policy, and I was actually able to sit in with her on many occasions and actually discuss a lot of different principles, business principles, and things like that. And I've had many other opportunities like that where I've been able to sit with business people, investors, and things like that, and actually discuss business principles and the things that create. And the things that I've learned are, you know, obviously mindset is a huge aspect of that. But what I really realized was that to actually have a good opportunity in life is you actually needed to be building your own dream instead of somebody else's. And to build your own dream, you needed to own your own business and be an entrepreneur. Now, to being an entrepreneur can be anything. I mean, you could be working in the service, you know, start a traditional business. You could really do any type of business that you want. But if you look at the top 5% of earners, the wealthy, I think it's 76% of the wealthy, entrepreneurship was the way that they generated that wealth. And so the best way for anybody to become wealthy is to have entrepreneurship as that vehicle to success, and that's what I've done. I've actually been a part of building 2 different businesses, both service businesses, and the one I started from ground zero when I was 16 years old. I helped my father create a window cleaning business in a very small market, but a very lucrative market. And that business is still in operation today, 14 years later. My dad loves to be on every job, and you know, he makes 6 figures a year with the company, and is able to have a very good relationship with his clients. He's able to employ his sons and my brothers that are still in high school, and give them a great opportunity to learn to work hard and things like that. And then after graduating from the university with my bachelor's degree in business and in marketing, started my own window cleaning company in the Phoenix metro area. And my first full-time year doing that, we actually generated a little over $100,000. I think $100 the first full-time year that we did that. And the following year, by July of that year, we had already surpassed that amount of 104,000, and just obviously just generating revenue like crazy. And so really my whole story is that I've found the way to generate a six-figure income. And really anybody can do this. And my whole, I guess, drive and the reason that I'm doing this is that I want to be able to share those principles with as many people as possible, because I'm a believer in that there's an abundance, and that there's room for everybody in that abundance, and not just a few select people can have that. Everybody can have that. And I know that as everybody has that abundance and has that mindset of abundance and success, that the world itself is going to change and become a better place. And that's why I'm involved in doing this. I want to help as many people as possible become six-figure earners. And obviously it's hard. It's not necessarily hard work, but it's persistent work and dedicated work. And as you do these things and these principles that we teach people, this is something that can really help you in your life to create success and wealth for you and your family.
All right. Thanks, Cole, for sharing that. I guess it's my turn. My name's Jake Free. I'm the second oldest boy. For me, I've always been an entrepreneur. Ever since I was a little kid. I know, Cole, you played a big role in this by making me go out and help you rake leaves in people's yards, and just to make some money. So we had some spending money. Like you said, we're from a family of 10 kids, and extra cash isn't very well known in a family that size that's trying really hard just to get by. So if we wanted things, we had to work for them when we were kids. And so we did that. I got my first, I guess we all tied flies for my dad's family business back then too, fishing flies. And I started when I was 5 years old doing that. And I don't know, Cole, you're probably similar age. I don't know about you, Sid, but we all had similar stories there where we had to tie a few dozen flies in the summer before we could even go out and play. But as we got older, things changed a little bit, and I got a full-time job, basically managing a property, the landscape and the garden of a big property, and at the age of 12, and by the age of 17, I actually started my own landscape management company. Built that to the point where I was making several thousand a month doing that, and then eventually I turned that over to Sid here when I left on a 2-year mission from my church. I left that behind to Sid, and then I came back and decided to move and leave that opportunity behind. I was actually I've done a lot of different things, had a lot of different jobs, but I'm never really satisfied with any of them unless it's something I'm personally creating or that I'm a part of a team in creating it. So, I mean, I've done I've done pest control, landscaping. I had a corporate job, University of Phoenix. So a lot of different things, but I actually have the opportunity to work with my dad as a consultant, and I go out on a lot of the jobs with him as well. And so I was actually one of the key roles in taking his company to the six-figure mark. And like Cole said, he likes being on every job. He likes being there to really have that relationship with his clients, and that's great. That's one strategy that works well if you're not really looking to have a huge company, but one that you just enjoy and you have fun doing, and you really have a good relationship one-on-one with your clients. He's been able to do that, and really he's done that by word of mouth. He hasn't done really any marketing at all, and so and he hasn't done a whole lot of sales, like we teach in the course. He hasn't done a whole lot of that either. He's kind of a timid guy and keeps to himself, but if he can do it, anyone can, because he didn't have everything going for him, and he still, his story, he had 10 mouths to feed and had a job where it didn't work out, where it was getting to the point where he just couldn't feed his family, so he needed a new opportunity, and the window cleaning was that for him. And now he's been able to provide for his family in the most comfortable way he ever has, and have the most rewards from starting his own window cleaning company.
All right. So a little bit about myself. My name is Sid. I'm 23. I'm the youngest of the three brothers. I also love entrepreneurship. I guess starting at a young age, I remember when I was little, uh, going out and buying candy bars and suckers and going to baseball games, going around the neighborhood and selling it to the neighbor kids. And it was almost always so much fun to me, the fact that you can eat a lot of candy and sell candy and have enough money to buy even more candy again. And that's why I love entrepreneurship, is that there's no limits, there's no caps on what you can do, and you can do what you love, depending on what field you go into, or what business you want to create. Um, as far as my business experience, like Jake and Cole have said, our dad has owned that window cleaning company, so I was able to work with him at a young age, and that inspired me to want to own my own business someday as well. I loved how my dad was able to create his own schedule. We were able to go on family vacations and things like that, and he was home during the important times. I feel like in our upbringing. So I worked with him, and as Jake said, he started a landscaping management company. And when he went on his mission, I was able to take that over, and it was awesome. I was able to be in high school, because I took that over at the age of 16, and work a part-time job doing that and earn enough money so I could also go on my mission, which I had to save a considerable amount of money. So I went on my mission, got home. I got married pretty soon after I got home. Been married for a couple of years. I'm now actually in school for entrepreneurship, and I'm learning a lot and loving it. I just started the whole process of starting my own business. I started a window cleaning company a couple months ago, actually, and it's awesome because I'm doing that part-time at the moment because I'm in school, and I also have another job as a department manager at Dick's Sporting Goods. But it's cool to go out and work doing windows and earn 3 times the amount an hour that I make at Dick's Sporting Goods as a department manager. And so it's really exciting for me. Things have been going really successful. I mean, the other day I went out, I sold door-to-door sales for an hour and a half, and I closed $350 in sales. And that's just really exciting to me. And I'm preparing myself to take the next steps as I become more available when I'm not in school quite as much. But it's an awesome thing to be able to go out and create opportunity. And when I serve my mission throughout my life, I've always had a desire to help people. And that's why I want to do this. I mean, it's what I want to do as my business, is help others to find that opportunity, to have a mindset to go out and achieve what they want to achieve. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to help others to do. And that's why I'm in this. So yeah.